What's up dudes, Matt here, life coach, HR, awesomeness guru. Check out some more on my website. Today I'm here to talk to you about motivation. Not only motivation, but goals and discipline. We've got a lot to cover, so if you want to do me a favor, stick around, like if you enjoyed this video, and then let's get straight into it. Groovy. So there are two specific motivational theories that I want to talk to you today about. The first thing we need to understand about motivation is that you need to have somewhere that you want to be, a goal. You need a goal. Motivation defined by Psychology Today as the desire to act in service of a goal. It's the crucial element in setting and attaining one's objectives, and research shows that people can influence their own levels of motivation and self-control. That means that we can define our own path. Best way that I like to describe motivation is that weird, exciting, tingling feeling in your stomach and your fingers where there's something that you just have to do, something amazing. Whether it's traveling the world, eating a great meal, saving up in order to get something that you've been wanting for so very long. Motivation is that internal, burning, epic desire that gets you to where you want to be. It's just a bundle of amazing emotions, and a lot of the times they are towards a very constructive thing, something that we are just so excited to take part in, and it's something that a lot of times we cannot ignore. And a lot of people, when they do ignore these things, they find themselves getting very frustrated with the life that they've decided to live, and that, to my mind, is at least a complete waste of potential happiness. So anyway, let's go further with regards to Maslow. So Maslow is one of the first theories that I want to chat to you guys about, and I like to research Maslow because it helps me understand other people's interests, at least. So Maslow has got a hierarchy of needs, and he believes, or at least his theory states, that as one person satisfies the needs of one of those levels, that they will be motivated in order to get to the next level. Alright, let's have a look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And again I'm drawing. Man. Hey Matt, what you gonna do with your life? I don't know. I'm gonna draw really bad pictures in front of the entire world. Now the first category of needs is the physiological needs that we all have within ourselves. Physiological needs includes things like water, air, food, and sex, reproduction at least. The next level of needs is safety. Now again, when you're getting a better understanding of the people that you're working with, or any people that you want to understand better, it's a good idea to have a look at their safety needs, if their safety needs are being met. A lot of the times, this is general needs that have not been met in times of war and distress, in times of joblessness, unemployment, general security that we need in order for us to stabilize our lives and push towards a better future space. Now what happens a lot of the times is we then find ourselves making strange decisions where we're concerned about the safety measures that we have. A lot of times, in order for us to get to a better space, it requires us to walk away from a level of comfort and a level of safety that we have. Maslow's got an amazing quote where he says, "One can choose to go backward towards safety or forward towards growth. Growth must be chosen again and again. Fear must be overcome again and again." I just like that quote. Your life has got a lot of different spaces that you're going to go through, a lot of different mindsets. And if you allow yourself to get stuck in one place, not only will you feel that your life is becoming stagnant, you also feel that you're not attaining the level of growth that you want. The next category of needs is love and belonging. Love! We are social creatures, and we have a need in order to socialize. We have a need to be surrounded by human beings that we want to be surrounded by, and we have a need for love and belonging. There was a gentleman who was a poker player, and what he wanted to do was isolate himself for a bet. I've got it over here at sciencealert.com. When we have a look at this gent, his name was Rich Aledi. He took a bet for $100,000 that he could survive 30 days alone in total darkness. He was kept in a small, completely dark room with nothing but a bed, fridge, and a bathroom. Even with all these resources he needed to survive, Aleti couldn't last the month. After 20 days, he negotiated his release. So now this gent said that after being completely isolated, he not only had strange hallucinations, which a lot of the research has defined as some of the worst things. This article focuses on a lot of different subjects and a lot of different people's experiences. There was a gent over here as well, Yossi Ginsberg, an Israeli adventurer and author who survived weeks in the Amazon, and he said that loneliness was what he suffered from the most, and that he had created imaginary friends to keep himself company. Loneliness can be damaging enough to both our mental and physical health. Socially isolated people are less able to deal with stressful situations. The next one that I want to chat about is esteem. According to Maslow, esteem needs include two components. The first involving feelings of self-confidence, feeling good. The second component involves feeling valued by others. That is, feeling that our achievements and contributions have been recognized by other people. The last one is self-actualization. So self-actualization refers to feeling fulfilled, or feeling that we are living up to our potential. Once we have gone through all of these levels of needs, you will find that your team, yourself, and the family, or whichever group you're in, a lot of them want to focus on doing something good for the world around them. This is where we get things like charity, acts of goodness towards the world around you. That's something that you can start right now. Okay, that is enough. Let's have a look a little bit at a gent by the name of McClelland. Now, McClelland had a few interesting concepts, and one thing I really liked about him is that he established that we prioritize our goals and our activities towards one of three specific needs that we might have. Now, McClelland established that there are three areas of needs that we all focus on. It is either the need for achievement, the need for affiliation, or the need for power. Now, the need for power is something that a lot of people don't understand, or they misinterpret as something as the need to control everybody around them. In very severe cases, it can be that. The need for power also includes the need to get into a place where you can make positive changes for the people around you and for the world as a whole. The second one that I want to chat about is the need for affiliation. The need for affiliation discusses specifically social needs. This person might prioritize the need to belong to a group more so than the need to control said group. And then we have the need for achievement. Now, the need for achievement refers to the desire for a specific accomplishment, mastering of skills, and specific high standards. Somebody that I like to refer or think about this way is Henry Rollins. Henry Rollins has got a very specific, amazing sense of tenaciousness, tenacity. He will stick to what he needs to achieve and learn as he keeps going, and he will not stop until he gets there. The motivation that you feel when you realize that there's a positive potential place that you can be, that is an exciting emotion. It's amazing. It feels burning, and feel like you want to explode. But that doesn't last forever, as with most emotions. We then get every single thing in our way. We get friction, we get challenges, so many things that get in our way. After a while, those initial feelings disappear, and that is natural, that is normal. If we have a genuinely good goal, a positive place that we want to be, it is so very, very important that we stick with that despite the challenges that are ahead of us. In closing, my dudes, I'm going to suggest two specific things that you can do in order to motivate and discipline yourself a little bit more. The first thing is that if you're going to establish a goal, have a goal that invigorates you, fills you with that passion, something that you're truly excited about. The second thing, understand that the future is an unknown space, and you're going to need to prioritize where you want to be in the future rather than where you are right now on that day. Abraham Lincoln said, discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. Sweet my dudes, like, subscribe, hug your mom. Bye!